We are going to use a baby wipe. And it's always fun to find other uses, isn't it, for things you already have around the house. I'm going to take this baby wipe and I'm going to fold it into 4 layers, rather. And I'm going to use it, put it right here on my container for my chamois, because this is plastic, so it won't leak through onto my paper. And then I can make my own stamp pad. The colors that I'm going to use today, and you can use whichever colors you would like, are Melon Mambo, Bermuda Bay, and Granny Apple Green. I like these colors because you've got a little bit of red and green in the Melon Mambo and the Granny Apple Green with a splash of Bermuda Bay blue. And I'm going to just drop a couple of drops of reinkers. Reinkers are for so much more than just refilling your stamp pads. Now we're doing a little Bermuda Bay. And then we'll come back in with our Granny Apple Green and fill in a couple more spots. So I've got my own fantastic stamp pad. You take your stamp and just stamp it right onto your stamp pad and watch this. Woohoo, tie-dye all the way. Look at that. So much fun. Now, I put it in here so that I can also wipe it off like this. I'm going to stamp on one of our mini pizza boxes. This is a fun gift box. And I'm going to just get that all inked up that you can use for so many things. So I'm going to stamp right here. And the second time I'm going to stamp off a little bit like that, so it's a little bit lighter. And then you can wash it off. Now maybe I'll turn my stamp over so that I get a different color combination. We're going to do piece, piece. You want to move it a little bit, and when you've got it in your ink pad like that, I'm going to stamp it off this time so I can get some more lighter colors. Now, one other thing I do want to do before I go too far is add a few little stars right here with my Starburst. There's a large one and a small one in this set. So I'm just going to wash it off, get it in a new place. Okay. It's all stamped. It's looking groovy. It's looking great. So you'd use your dies, and I would cut that right out and cut another piece out of one of the other colors. I've already done this and put it together. Let me show you. I've got this piece, Peace on Earth. I used the small stamp that says on Earth and stamped it in Gorgeous Grape, because even though I didn't use that color to stamp with my tie-dye, it kind of looks like it goes together. So I just used, it just matches the whole theme right here. And then I used my sprig punch to cut out a couple of little sprigs here to do the greenery out of Granny Apple Green. Let's assemble our project here. When you are looking for a great box to put homemade goodies in, this mini pizza box or our new mini paper pumpkin box, both work fabulous for this because they have this food safe covering coating on the inside. So you could put some brownies or a homemade cookie. So to assemble this box, you're going to put these 2 pieces in right here. There's a little spot that the tabs fit in, and then fold this front piece down. Then, of course, fold all your other pieces in. I'm going to make a belly band. The Rainbow Glimmer paper has some of these same colors in it. I used about 1.25 inches by 10 inches, I believe, is what I used for this strip. Then you just use your fingers and go right along the edges. Now you can stamp your whole box so that all of it is covered. For today's purposes, we're not going to do that. I used some glue dots right here, and I'm going to adhere it right here. I'm putting the edges towards the front because you can put this on and cover up your edges. Before I do that though, I also want to add a little bit of my favorite polka dot tulle ribbon. But when you put that on here, you want to make sure you only put it on to the belly band so that it can be slid off when somebody is opening this gift. So let's do that using just a little bit of our dimensionals. Dimensionals, and there we go. You could use this any time of year, as a matter of fact, because this word, peace, I mean, doesn't that groovy peace, it kind of matches the whole theme, doesn't it? Of course, a gift card would fit in here. How about 4 little votive candles would fit in there perfectly, like that.